Well. Good morning. Damn. Anyway. Audio. Check. Make sure my shit's running. It's been an interesting couple of days, man. A lot of people talking shit. Major shit out here. No receipts. Freaking people perpetrating a fraud, trying to say that they suing people and they ain't. Ain't nobody suing nobody. Lying sexist shit. There's a person out here, Dufflemate, my character, that continues to do so, and we're just quite getting sick of it, man. I mean, it's what they do. All right, where was I? Welcome to junior high. I guess so. Because out here, they in La La Land, man. They actually think they're doing something. They ain't doing shit. Ain't doing nothing, man. You can't stop my speech. You can't come to me and kick my cage and then expect me not to respond and then go cry wolf. What the fuck is wrong with you fucking snowflake pieces of shit out there? Yeah, right. Sue a dead corpse, man. See what you get. Dig them up. Have fun. In the meantime, back at the ranch, go fuck yourself. He said he charges $25K to say hi. That's about the size of it, man. Motherfuckers got my address. You see how scantless these motherfuckers are? You send somebody a PayPal donation and they take that information and sell somebody out because they thought I was being rich. I'm a master at what I do. When I come out here and said I would show you cancel culture and how it really works, these motherfuckers are really doing it. The motherfuckers that I set up to do it, I told them I was rich. They turn around and tried to perpetrate a fraud the whole time. They've been thinking the motherfuckers got money. I'm just as broke as they are. Stupid, ridiculous, retarded ass, race baiting, snowflake Democrat motherfucking Joe Biden loving bitches. That's all these motherfuckers are. They'll never amount to anything. That's why they're all birds of the feather flock together. That's why PDF has his shit and everybody's turning on his punk ass because he's a fucking liar, deceiver, manipulator. He ain't did shit. His whole community hates his fucking guts. I can walk down the street and people will say hi to me all over the place. People will wave at me. Hey, how you doing? Come up and ask me how I'm doing. He can't do that in his community. I can. That's so sad. That's so sad. Mike Spooky said, "You're cheap." Well, come on. Show that receipt. Hey, do you realize one video right now that I have? See, I'm not a rat, man. I proved that amongst this community because if I wanted to take down channels, I could have done it a long time ago. Especially everybody that's ever porn bombed me, boom, I got them. I saved it. You know what I'm saying? Boom, just report it. It's over with. It's that simple. Send the clip straight to fucking YouTube. Everything that has anything to do with any accounts, they will take them off and they'll never be able to come under their name again. Ever. Ever. They will never have an account with their name on it ever again. They'll have to perpetrate to be somebody else. So that's just like taking your identity from you. You can't be yourself. Why be anything, right? Anyway, my whole point is, people continue to perpetrate. I like how they gaslight and they take, okay, well, this is a Mountain Dew, but detail shows that this is amounting to zero. They left out the zero. Now the facts are not on the record, and now they are mooted and they're restructured into the record as they are. Hey, whether it's a mistake or not, it's a fact that you gotta have facts. This motherfucker accused me of calling them out their name in a racist fashion. Never happened. Motherfucker, the dates are all fucking wrong. Nothing's right. Send it to him. If you got it, send it to him. I give you my permission. Send it to him if you got it. Because the counter fucking claim that I will have, the only thing you will see is an agitated fat motherfucker ranting. That's all you'll see in every fucking video you'll ever see. But you'll never, ever hear me using racism. Never. It's not in my character. It's not who I am. I call the bitch out. What's color have to do with a motherfucker being a bitch and an asshole? If you was an asshole, you was an asshole. What's that have to do with racism? Not a goddamn thing. Stupid ass motherfuckers, man. I swear to God, they stupid. They retards, man. They snowflakes. Hypocrites, they call them. They part of the system. Hey, I found that one video where Insane Wayne was talking all that fat man shit to PDF. Talk about, yeah, man, he's on the fence. He's one of those type of guys. You don't know what side he's on, you know. He sounds like he's Republican. You know, us Democrats got to stick together. And PDF misbeing all of them like, yeah. They're all in there fucking cheerleading for each other. You honestly fucking think that we don't know that you are playing the bias parts, acting like you are not what you are actually a Democrat. These motherfuckers are Democrats. And they say that they're partisans out here and they don't believe in politics. They're fucking liars. That makes them a liar. That makes them a deceiver. They're trying to make you believe, the listener, that they have nothing to do with politics. And yet they perpetuate the rules and radicals of Saul Alinsky. They perpetuate this partisan bullshit, activist type of race baiting bullshit that always, every 4 fucking years, you hear the same bullshit over and over and over. And while good people that don't have nothing to do with fucking politics are fucking judged by racism on steroids, which is identity fucking politics. And people don't fucking get it because they're not fucking educated. I can't help it that those motherfuckers don't understand a simple fucking adjective and a noun that's put into a fucking sentence that carries on to a fucking paragraph that completes a statement. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Take your goddamn nouns and pronouns and shove them up your ass, because you obviously don't know how to define them. You see what I'm saying? He said, this motherfucker right here saying nobody. That's not true. Why do you think they came at me like that? That's not true. They wanted it. They were jealous. It made them jealous. It made them bitter. It made them dishonest. It made them gaslight. That made me a target. You fucking moron. There you go. See how wrong you are? A lot of people thought that. And I'm just as broke as the next sap. You see? So I don't got nothing in my name. I don't own any motherfucking thing. I ain't worth a fuck, remember? And they said I wasn't about the life, right? Well, fucking they looked up my record and they found out that I was. Now what? If anybody has a right to fucking talk street attitude, it's a nigga like me. Now what? What you gonna do with it? He called himself something that is derogatory to other people. So basically, I'm calling the definition of what you think is bad. So I'm calling myself bad, according to your definition. But only a racist would think that way. See what I'm saying? Because if that's what you think it is, obviously you got some racist tendencies in here because you don't know what I'm saying. And I love it. I love it. The court of public opinion, when it comes down to it, I got people on my side to break this down in 30 seconds. Motherfucker, dare talk back. Oh, because you see weakness. You see a guy that only has one hand. You see a guy that's got the back of his head blown out. You automatically says, I can marginalize this guy. I can take this guy. This guy's weak. No matter what I say, you'll go against it. And it's easy for you to do that because you have in your mind that that's weakness. But what I could teach you in a matter of seconds is you will respect pain and you'll never forget my face. That's what I could teach you if you ever got in my face and talked that way. Promise you that. Promise you that. Anyway. And so the lames that continue to perpetrate a fraud out here, that continue to point their little fucking fingers, that's got boogers on the ends of them, because you know they're fucking children. And you know I can't help myself because, you know, I'm a fucking child too. You know, I can't help it. I can't fucking help it. I can't get right. Fuck it. I don't get along well with others, especially motherfucking bullies. I can't stand fucking bullies, especially a piece of shit that just happens to use their color to advance. Race baiting motherfuckers. Every 4 years, Americans all over the fucking United States got to deal with racism because of motherfuckers like that. We're tired of that shit. We're the human fucking race. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of it. Identify yourself as something else other than a human because you're fucking stupid to say anything other than. You're a moron to think that you're higher or beneath a human being. If you have 2 arms, 2 eyes, 2 legs, a nose and a mouth and a brain. Mm-hmm. What's up, Brian? Welcome. I'm just commenting on the dumb shit that these people are. These fuckers are fucking so stupid. They think a motherfucker don't have a right to fucking be free in speech. Mannerism, time, place, and manner. Dates, times, manner, it all matters. And if you got that all fucked up, I dare you to take that in front of a fucking judge. They want me to give them the evidence. Motherfuckers asking me to give them some fucking evidence. That's some stupid ass shit right there, boy. That's some stupid ass shit. What's up, Hebrew? I'm just telling you. That's some dumb ass shit. These old motherfucking racist, reverse racism bullshit. You know, that's why the country's in the way it is right now, because of reverse racists and racism, and race baiters are running this country right now. And they're running it into the ground because they don't give a fuck about our integrity. They don't give a fuck about putting up and shutting up. They're talking about fucking being partisan and saying, well, yeah, confiding with the enemy and fucking, oh yeah, our fucking allies are our enemies now. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed how they're trying to turn on Israel? Have you not noticed how the Democratic Party is trying to turn on Israel? Israel's been a fucking ally, and it's the only democracy in that part of the fucking world, and you're wanting to take it out because of what? Because you're a race-baiting color motherfucker? Instead of looking at yourself as the human being that you are? You're still talking about race. You need to get the fuck off of race. That's just my opinion anyway. Race is the last problem you got. You got fucking Hitler's running around here that's still stuck on race. That's why Putin's doing what he's doing, because racism is allowing him to do it. That racist motherfucker in office, the party of Jim Crow, is allowing him to do it. His record speaks for himself. And you racist motherfuckers put him there. That's right. You motherfuckers that are perpetrating like you're atoning for something that you're not even guilty of. which is a selfish fucking thought that happened 200 fucking years ago and you wasn't even alive and nobody you know was. These motherfuckers are crazier than 10 motherfuckers. What up, Ronald Reagan? You all right? See, some of these people just can't. They're allergic to the truth. They don't like the truth. See, you could be so smart. You could have knowledge. You could have understanding. But without any wisdom, that don't mean dick. Sometimes you're too smart for your own good. That's what's wrong with these motherfuckers. They're always wanting something for nothing. They're always trying to get something that don't belong to them. His car, his wife, or a price of my head. But that's when you got to do work on your own. Because when you're rich, you got friends. And when you're poor, you're alone. So get your own on your own. It'll strengthen your soul. Stop living up your pants like you're 3 years old. I love them lyrics by LL. That was just straight up. LL's always been a straight up rapper. He wasn't into the man shit. He was into pussy and money and being real. That's all it was. He was being real, man. Whether you like my English or not, it's the facts. And the facts will set you free. Stop looking at the fucking system as this thing that's coming after you or it's conspiring against you because of your fucking color. Them days are over. You are not a fucking victim. Man, I know more fucking people that are successful with color than not. And I congratulate them. Not because they're color, because of their position. Hey, you're doing well, man. It's awesome. Take a bow, brother. If anybody had any balls, they would anybody that sits around and uses race, if they had any balls, they would sit and look at Ben Carson and look at his story. Now, that man went through adversity. That man went through racism, and now he's a fucking brain surgeon. Nobody stopped him. He made it through. He kept his head up, and he lived in the nastiest place you could think. He came from the same ghetto you did. He came from the same marginalized man bullshit that was fucking running their bullshit back then. And basically, it was more political than anything. Because people were taught ignorance. Well, I just happened to be one of those people that wasn't. I just happen to be one of those people that could tell the fucking truth. Who gives a fuck what you feel? The truth is this. It is that simple. There is no other good thing but your heart and your mind. If you don't use them together, they ain't worth a fuck. Use your fucking wisdom. Quit falling for the dope fiend move. Grow the fuck up. I don't know. I was just checking something out, guys. Anyway, getting back to my shit. If anything, people have used defamation. They've stopped me from a monetary gain. And I can prove that all day long. All day long. Because people are stuck on stupid. They don't have common sense. That's what's wrong with them. They're fucking stuck on fucking stupid. And they double down on it. Just like they do and their leaders do. Our leaders continuously fuck up. And double down and triple down on stupid. Why? Of course it's going to bleed off into any social media or anything else because that's what people do. They can't help it. This is what, but I'm here to tell you, you don't have to go out like your leaders. You can change. You could simply just understand the basic fundamental values in your heart and stop thinking you're a fucking victim. Stop gaslighting people to get it your way. Stop thinking that you deserve something that you haven't earned. You haven't earned it. It don't belong to you. You can't take something that don't belong to you. Why can't you Americans understand that? That's why there's all these fucking jobs out there, but nobody wants them. You know why? Because you're a bunch of lazy motherfuckers. That's what's wrong with you. But no, nobody will listen to that. Oh, wait a minute. I got to take some accountability and look in the mirror. Why ain't I fucking working? The back of my head wasn't blown out and the motherfuckers wouldn't think I was a liability to their insurance company. I'd have a job right now, too. Nah, I'm only right when the mob says I'm right, Gorf. Out here on these streets, the only time I'm right is when the mob says I'm right. I've tested that theory over and over. I would play into them. They'd love everything I say. And then I'd go against them and they'd hate everything I say. They would contradict themselves the very next fucking day. I don't know, man. I got to live with me. I remember what I do. I remember how I acted. I remember my response. I remember when it was good. I remember when it was negative. I remember when I said nothing, when people would poke at me, and then I gave them hell. And they don't like the hell that I give them. You know why? Because it's true. Then the gaslighting. All I did was take their gaslight and turn it into a bigger gaslight. No different from what they do. Equal in the eyes of God. Saying, yep, this motherfucker cut him and he cut him back. That's all he's going to see. He ain't going to say nothing else. Two kids acting like morons. Why are you participating, people say? I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't got nothing else to do. Maybe it's because I'm a bored motherfucker out here and I want to expose some of these motherfuckers. These guys are a bunch of lying ass bitches and you know it. You know they are. They ain't going to get away with that shit in my shit. Just because they got a little education and know how to fucking gnaw their teeth on somebody that they think is weak. If they got a high self-esteem because a lot of people put themselves behind it because they thought you did a few good things, that don't mean dick. And PDF's learning that right now. He's got a lot of people that's seeing him for who he fucking really is. He's a piece of shit that continuously conspires against small channels and then goes after and takes them down. And they're not allowed to have a good YouTube experience because they'll gaslight you and they will beat you up. And then when you respond in the same manner, and you don't let them talk over you. You don't let them scream over you. You don't let them intimidate you. You don't let them fucking make you literally do exactly what they said. If I would have listened to these motherfuckers, they would have made me commit suicide, according to them. And I've done nothing. I'm not a child molester. I'm not a fucking tyrant. I'm not none of that, what they say. What they went down that list of identity politics, because they know they perpetuate racism, and that's their only backstep. And if they can make you look bad once, they could do it again twice. And all they're doing is double and tripling down on stupid. Most people say, well, Wolvie, why do you give them all that fucking shit? Why you feed into that? Because it's important that I do. It's important that I do. I am building a defense for people that think they are superior just because they are a different color. The very same narrative that they stand on, and it's usually white people that I'm attacking in this manner, has nothing to do with people of what they identify as color. I try to stay away from that. I really do, because I think it's idiotic. And I think it's very toxic. And I think America needs to have a real mature conversation and say, what the fuck are you talking about anymore? And why? Why do you people continue? Yeah, you is a noun. It's a pronoun. People, it's a pronoun and it's plural. You is singular. People is plural. That's all it means. It doesn't mean nothing more. We're not on a fucking Oprah show, motherfuckers. Understand that. Read in this shit, try to gaslight people. But Caucasian people fell for the dope fiend a long time ago. They fell for the dope fiend move. They're allowing the street attitude that was founded by people that don't have nothing to fucking lose to come at you with the kitchen sink and everything they got. To gaslight you, take you down, and do whatever it is that they feel is necessary to get their point across. Did you hear what PDF said? I don't care who I have to run over, step on, smash to get my point across. Because if I think somebody's a tree jumper and he's in your shit, I'll take you down with him, and you ain't even had nothing to do with it. That right there, that guilty by association shit, that's hoe ass shit. And for anybody to sit around and think that that's okay, that is why you will burn when this country goes down. You will burn because you continue to perpetuate that stupid, crazy ass behavior. Sometimes they're right. Sometimes this statement is right. And sometimes it ain't. There's got to be a balance to it. Is the mob really going to fucking control the balance out here? Is the mob really going to control? Because we can't take it serious. There's nobody can take the mob serious if they're going to set the standards for the balance. I am not going to go after tyrants to replace them with worse tyrants. I can't do it. That's why I haven't audited. I feel like the police are not the problem anymore. It's the people. They're going into victimhood way too deep. We got to back the fuck up. Rethink this strategy because this ain't working. I've heard people come out here and admit in front of several people, especially when it comes to what they identify as self-perpetuating in color. And then, so to identify it from their point of view, not my point of view, from their point of view, there's several Caucasian people in a room, and then a person of dark skin comes up, a person of color comes up and says, I hate Caucasian white cops. That's why I joined them, to get rid of honkies. And none of those Caucasians said a word. Hold up. That is the wrong fucking narrative right there. That man was in error, and everybody should have checked him. Fuck, what the fuck does color got to do with tyranny? Color, racism, just an attribute of tyranny. Tyranny is the highest fucking form of perpetration out here that there'll ever be. If you think that I'm wrong, go argue with somebody else. Turn the fucking channel, get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to sit there and argue this point. You either listen to it and take it for what it is and use it as another tool in your belt, because it's called truth. If a cop fucking violates your rights, I don't give a fuck what color he is. He's a goddamn tyrant. If he's committing tyranny through racism, then he is not a racist tyrant. He's just a tyrant. Do you understand that it's another act of tyranny? Or are you so blinded by your own fucking colored victimhood that you still want to say it's all about color? It's never about tyranny. And then be the supreme being and go around and call yourselves ends all fucking day and then expect somebody else to say you can't say it either? Who the fuck do you think you are? Nobody will tell the truth because they're scared of the truth. Sag your pants on the down low, let your butt crack show because you want to be gay, and keep perpetuating street attitude. Go ahead, see how far they get. When you stand before your God, let me know how that goes out for you. It's not my fault. I didn't make the rules. I'm just a fucking messenger, man. I'm not God. I didn't create life, but I unfortunately I have to breathe the same air you do. And sometimes that air stinks. There you go. There you go. And that is well put. That right there is well put because that's what it really is. It's people being violent with people. And if you keep calling it the way it is, that's what we will keep on going around this endless circle of deceit. Call out tyranny for what it is. If it's a tyrannical action, it's a tyrannical action. I've watched cops be racist. I've watched them pick and choose and cherry pick what laws they're going to fucking do. But there's more attributes of tyranny than just racism. That's just a very small, booger size type of problem compared to the rest of them. You need to call out the tyranny. You need to call out the crimes against humanity, period. The disdain is there for everybody. It's just levels of disdain. What's tolerated and what ain't. I look at these things and I say, why do I waste my time? Right? Why? Why should I waste my time? Because the activism that I put in to get people to understand things, they're too busy being racist. They really are. They're so goddamn racist, they can't smell it. They can't see. They can't act. They can't act like they want to around me. They can't do what they want to do because they know I know what they're doing. And the rest of y'all that fall for it is like, oh, well, there's some partisanism there. There's a connection through partisanism. And it probably has something to do with the Democratic Party. It always has been. Just people are not honest enough to say it. If you're going to be it, be it. As Presley said, be it all the way. Don't half step. Hebrew, what are you talking about, man? I mean, Exactly. I mean, if people don't understand that, I don't know what else, these people are going to use anything they can to come at you. And let them. Let them. So be it. Anyway, people are thinking because they have an upper hand or more people listening to them at once that everything that they're saying is true, and it's just not. It's just not. Ain't nothing Miss B said is right. Nothing. Her chain of events are all wrong. Everything she said is wrong, and she was begging for evidence, even inside a so-called extortion letter, as she identifies as a demand. I'm just telling y'all, it's all bull. Do you think that I would come out here if I was really in trouble? If I was really my attorney, if any attorney would tell you, don't ever talk about a case. It's not fucking real. It doesn't exist. You know why? I'm very confident in how my court system works here, and I know that people, in the manner that she is accusing, is in the manner that she is wrong. Now, is it offensive? Probably. Is what she did offensive? Because you got to remember, she came to me and told me what the fuck to do. Right? Sent by PDF. And we have the clips of them conspiring about this before she even sent and committed the first crime. Now, I'm not a rat. And I proved that many a times out here. I could have took down channels. I could have freaking people that porn bomb me. I can get them kicked off YouTube. That's easy to do. But what am I going to accomplish out of that? Self-indignity? Come on, man. Whatever it is. I can't pronounce shit today because my sinuses are all fucked up. But I'm just telling you guys, it, it's a bunch of crock. Quit being so goddamn defensive, man. Quit acting like that. Quit wearing your fucking heart on your goddamn sleeve. So what? Yeah, I got butthurt about a few things. So what? That's because they were butthurt. But they wasn't. They really wasn't butthurt because this is what these people do. They have serious, serious problems. And they have a lot of experience of causing chaos and turning that wheel. But what they don't know is I'm backing up. You know why? Because I know karma's a motherfucker. I said what I had to say, and I'm going to leave it there. Watch what happens to these people. I've been telling you that for a long time. I stayed out of that saga for a reason. I made a comment here and there, and I said this and that. But you know what? I really didn't do anything. I just let the same people. Satan always turns on Satan. That's what I've always known. Satan turns on Satan. And that's why you'll never ever hear out me here. You'll never hear me out here telling you to unsubscribe these motherfuckers I don't get along with because it's not my place. I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't. But I do think the people that see the things that these people are pointing out, that they are guilty of the same thing that's on the tip of their fucking fingers. And then they have the audacity to keep it going and double down on it. That right there just shows me another arrogant American that's doing and playing off the bullshit. Who better that they learned off of than their masters, in Washington, D.C. That is the most racist, hateful place on the fucking planet, next to New York City. Good afternoon, there, L-Man. LT Man. Symphony of Destruction. Good old Megadeth. Symphony of Destruction. You're acting like a robot. Willowbreaker rules. You try to take his spot before the head explodes. Explodes. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets, dance like a Marion Meadows, way to the symphony of destruction. Oh shit, don't get me singing that song. You've been down too long in the midnight seas. Oh, up becoming a free. Ride the tiger. You can feel he's hot, but you know he's mean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? I gotta get away. Get away. I gotta get away. Get away. Yeah. Holy diver, soul survivor. I ain't going there. Yeah, baby. 65 in Chicago today. For sure. Get up, get down, no doubt. For sure. What's up, pimp? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. Joe's here. Watch the fuck out. Fucking Joe's gonna get me. Watch out. They sent him in. They sent him in, ladies and gentlemen. He is now here. Holy shit. What the hell is that? Crapperoni. But anyway, hey, Joe, I wanted to comment on something you said last night. You said I agitate people. No, they came to me and agitated me and then tried to tell me that I couldn't say something. I had nothing to do with agitating people. I defended myself and said, fuck you, I'll say what I want to say. And who are you to tell me what the fuck to say and what not to say? Who are you to tell me what my intent inside my motherfucking head is? Who are you to tell me what's good and what's bad? I mean, you used perfect examples last night. I can reiterate those examples. So let me take something that you say out of your contents and so tell you not to fucking say it. I mean, that was perfect. So what? You're good at debate, but all that knowledge and all that understanding ain't worth a fuck, Joe, without some wisdom. It ain't worth a fuck, brother. That's the truth. And I dig you, and I listen to some of the content that you put out when you're on there. You make some good points. But I mean, is that all it's about? Is the game of winning and losing, having a pissing contest with words? Or do you want to go on your original narrative? Changing the hearts and minds of people to what you think is important. Think about that, man. Think about that when you're talking about the agitator versus the agitatee. Okay? I know that you think that most people should ignore a moron when he's acting like a moron. He or she's acting like a moron. I get it. You know, I mean, if I really did, if I went by straight up quorum and being proper about things, okay, I would just address the problem, identify it, and kick it, and say I ain't putting up with it no more. I could just do that, but then now people are losing their voice again, and I don't want to argue with people either. Fuck that arguing shit. We've argued for fucking 2 years now out here. Fuck that shit. We're not getting nowhere. Motherfuckers don't give a shit about the main narrative. They lose sight, Joe, real quick. They lose sight. They don't care about us against them. They don't give a fuck about that no more. They're too busy fucking talking color on steroids. Fuck that. Tyranny is our fucking problem. Racism is an attribute of tyranny. Tyranny is the major issue that we're dealing with. And in my opinion, from what I've been seeing, everybody is a fucking tyrant, including myself at times. You want transparency? You got it, buddy. What's up, Slow? It's not. I agreed with what you were saying. Sometimes, Joe, bringing everybody into my conversation, sometimes I just want to be heard, and sometimes I want people to respond. But I'll respect it. You know, I'll respect what you got to say. It's just that, you know, there's a lot of things that I agree with that kind of look like I'm agreeing with every damn thing. And I do not, and sometimes you say things passive aggressively like you accuse other people of doing. And it's just not like that, bro. Is that you, Slow?
It's me.
All right. And it's just not like that, man, you know? It don't have to be like that. And from the very beginning. Is that you?
That's me.
All right. You know, and I just think that when I hear people say this is what my issue is, okay? My issue is when somebody come out and first said, okay, Wolvie's lying. The very narrative that they called a lie out, they were lying on, and they had no idea, and people went with that. And then they kept perpetuating it, and they kept sticking me with it, and they kept blaming me for it. And then I acted like a moron. Okay? So now they only got me acting like a moron instead of what really happened.
Yep.
Okay? And that sucks. And it's kind of like what you come up here and told us to back and gave us some wisdom. That was wisdom what you said about Ellie. Even though you wasn't denying it, you were saying take a step back.
Yep.
Take a step back and let's use some wisdom in this situation. All right? Because everything that man said probably wasn't the contents that you're thinking it is. So don't go off that alone.
Exactly.
I get it. And you were right. And I was kind of like, I was kind of twisted because of all the self-perpetuated bullshit out here that people do, including my own. I'm owning it. I get it.
I heard you say that. Yeah.
I'm owning it, okay? But that's not the point. The point is, if there wasn't no shit started, there wouldn't have been none. And I wouldn't be having these fucking problems out here at all.
If I can get a second, that's just how it is in real life and on YouTube. People are going to push you and try you. People are not going to be perfect and respectful. So all we can control is our reactions to these things, which you're doing much better. I'm sure you'd agree. You're not letting them trigger you like you used to. You're not making them make you turn into a bad guy or look bad. You're letting them look bad alone and leaving them twisting in the wind. You're doing what I would have suggested day one. It probably did. They call you a liar. You point out, oh, he's upset. He's just mad because of this and that. So, guys, let's continue on and play them short. You know what I'm saying? That's a better response. And
I
there are other
agree. Yeah.
responses.
Don't let it show that it bothers you.
Yes, and you can do moves behind the scenes, bro. You can do millions moves behind the scenes that no one will see that will destroy that person. That's a better way to do it, bro. I mean, putting bugs in niggas' ears. That's what you do, bro. It's chess, man.
She's dragged me into this. She dragged me into this now too.
Who is she?
What are you calling her today, Wolvie? Every channel she goes on, she's mentioning my name, saying that I'm part of this problem. That I'm gonna be in trouble too.
I'm guessing we talking about Ross, maybe.
No. Mrs. B.
Oh.
She's going around. Yeah.
Yeah, there's all three parts of what she says: the time, place, and manner, all wrong, every bit of it wrong. Okay, it's full of shit. It's all full of shit. You came to me, I didn't go to you. The date is all wrong. I got the original fucking video. I will not let nobody see it. The only person will see that is in a courtroom. Let's go to a courtroom and then I'll countersue you for the maximum. Fuck you. Come and take a chance. Spin the wheel, bitch. That's all I gotta say.
Something happened. You niggas mad.
Well,
I'm not mad.
Not you, Slow. Not Slow ain't show no
We ain't mad. We ain't mad.
But
I talk like this because I've been saying it for a long time and nobody gives a fuck.
So something happened recently though, today, maybe.
Does Joe? Do you not know any of this story?
Well, at least to my knowledge,
he's playing.
Said he used the N-word or something a long time ago, and him and her been going back and forth at it for months.
Did you not know about the paperwork she sent them?
I don't think so. Do I? Wolverine? What paperwork?
Some fake ass paperwork.
Saying what?
Trying to extort money out of me.
You're shitting me.
$25,000.
Holy no!
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I could. Hey, dude, man. I'm telling you, man. One more, she's going to prison for 20 fucking years.
No.
One more. She's going
I'm interested. Wolvie can tell me.
That's why I named it.
I'm not. I told you I don't troll people like that, dude. I'm not.
But no. We're not talking about.
And trolling. I don't need to. I don't want to defend it either. I don't want to defend it because I didn't do anything. If you didn't do anything, you shouldn't defend it.
All right. I'll ask Slow later.
That's why I named my show what I did last night.
I don't remember. You know, I just see Slow Burn and hop on panel. I don't even be reading the fucking I don't know the title of this show. I saw Wolverine and jumped up.
Hey, look at it. Look at it. Where there are spin the wheel, bitch. T-shirts are coming out.
Spin the wheel, bitch. Who said that? Don't be tripod.
That's some funny shit, man. What are you gonna do? Sue a corpse? What the fuck? That's the nature of it anyway, in my opinion. But it's all good. Creed, what happens? I open.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, America will never be destroyed from the outside. If any, I've been saying it forever.
If we falter and lose our freedom, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. Abraham Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
He was right. That's what's going on now with this separation and right versus left, white versus black bullshit. And Wolverine, you were right.
Mask versus non-mask.
Mask, very good.
Hold up. What'd you say? Wait.
I was about to say you were accurate earlier. You said it is not racism is a small part. It's mostly about tyrants. I totally agree with that. People trying to control you. Racism is just a tool that's used to do it.
Yes,
I agree with that.
It's sad, and it's really sad because they got a lot of people brainwashed. You know, people are fucking brainwashed this shit, and you're like. And you wonder why it's perpetuated in today's society. Every 4 fucking years, we got to hear the same old bullshit from both sides. Fucking one's defending something else about racism. when we need to be moving on and talking about these motherfucking tyrants and fucking and time limits and fucking the expectations of their office and them actually following the fucking rules them damn selves.
I
You
think
know?
we got to do both, right? Let's say because it seems like people, all people, especially white people, you guys are already 40 years behind in your thinking. So let's go back a few years to say the 60s when shit was fucked up. Would your argument still hold when black people are being like counters, can't go into certain schools and all that crazy stuff? And you say, listen, forget about that race thing. Let's just focus on taking care of the tyrants. Is that argument still valid then?
Well, I mean, since you put it like that, I mean, I don't want to pour sugar on that. I'm not trying to. You know that, right? I'm not trying to do that. But let me tell you something.
Wait, please
I
answer
was
my
in the,
question before you
I
go
just
too
did.
far.
I'm not going to pour sugar on it. I'm not going to pour sugar on it, dude. If
That
you
mean-
expect me to pour sugar on that, I'm not going to.
I don't expect you to pour sugar on
But
it.
I'm not going to stay. If I live in my past,
I'm not asking you to live in the past.
All right. Well, that's what we're doing. We're living in the past.
It's
We made
hypothetical. Don't fear it. Does
so
the
much fucking
philosophy
progress. And
hold in the 60s? Does the
does the
philosophy
philosophy
hold? Yeah, I
as
was
far
not
as
done
as
with
far
Mike.
as moving forward, yes, it does.
Yeah, yes.
Moving
It does.
forward today, it does. It holds because
No,
we have
my
to learn.
my.
People have to learn off their mistakes. They have to
I
learn
didn't
off
say
of what.
today.
Yeah,
Remember,
you did.
my question
said,
was
does it-
posed for the 60s when the black folks were at the back of the
I
bus
just told you that I'm
couldn't
not going to
go
live
in
in
a
the
certain
past.
school. I don't know if that answer means yes or no. Does the philosophy hold?
I'm not going to live in the past.
That means you're not going to answer my question. You're not going to answer my question.
Okay, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm not going to patronize your question.
You're
How about
not gonna,
that?
okay, all right. Well, great. You'll ask me 50 million more questions in our existence.
And you have that right. You have that
and
right.
I will let you know how that feels when a person says his point.
But if you're trying to tell me that Adam Dillinger has something to fucking do with putting a brother that you did not see go to the back of the bus, that's bullshit, Joe.
I wasn't trying to tell you that. I asked my question outright. You don't want to answer it because
but you're
afraid.
holding me accountable
You're willing
for something
to talk
I
to
had nothing control
I was
of.
not. I was not even finished with my
it
premise.
is because that's what it goes. That's where it goes.
Well,
You're
you could have
trying to say
found
it
out
doesn't
rather
hold
than being
water.
afraid, right? You could
I don't
found
have
out
to
where
be
it goes
afraid. I
because
know
you're
how
not
you
a
think.
psychic.
I know how you think.
Well, I'll say where it goes, and then you tell me if you're right. The
Oh,
philosophy.
you want me to play this out? Go
the
ahead.
philosophy. No, you're unwilling. You have already showed that you have cowardice. The philosophy does not hold. What you must do it's like your truth.
You're an asshole, dude.
I
You're
know. I agree with you too. I'm sticking you a little bit. I know that. It's like we're all at war. We're one army, and a third of your army is over there getting beat to death. You run over there and help them so all can fight. You send support for them. You don't say, hey, don't worry about that. We got to focus on the tyrants. Your philosophy doesn't hold. We must talk about race. We must talk about because they've tricked us with it. We got to decipher it and untrick people. Politics is dirty as ugly as it is. Very good. Little like this. This is the first thing, showing them that white and black are absolutely love each other, right? Because I'm absolutely in love with you cats. So that's first.
Isn't that what I said in the beginning of my summation here?
Oh, so you were wrong. You didn't know where I was going, did you? You were afraid for no reason. You did not know where I was going. You psychic
motherfuckers are always race baiting, man. I get tired of that.
Yeah,
shit.
I was not. That was not my intention. My intention was to prove your point that race is a small thing. And we need to get that shit out the way so we can kick their ass, not ignore it and kick their ass. Get it out the way and kick their ass.
Well, maybe if you had a couple of these motherfucking letters sitting in your goddamn drawer, maybe you feel that way too.
You see, y'all keep bringing it up, but when I ask about it, we can't talk about it. You sound like Peanut.
Well,
I can't still say something.
Some things, if you continue to talk about it in public, you legitimize it. My attorney told me not to legitimize it.
Only people who talked about it is you and Slow. Slow brought it up, and then you just mentioned it.
It's not even a fucking case. There ain't even nothing to stand on according to her own fucking letter. There's nothing in there that she can stand on. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. Time, place, and manner. You got to have evidence. You don't have no evidence? She admitted she had no evidence. Flat out. On Stella's shit yesterday. If anybody got any evidence, because I lost my evidence, send it to me. What the fuck? So that means you sent shit and now you're making excuses for what you sent. That's all you're doing is making excuse after excuse because I was there. I know what I said and I got the clip. I'm not giving you shit. I ain't giving you dick.
If she asks you for 25 stacks for something inappropriate, that's something you could share with me because it's something I'd question her on.
Well, she said I called her out. She said I called her out her name and I didn't.
Who cares? We do that every day.
Yeah, but I didn't do that to her. I called her. She said that I called her the race name and she could not sleep, eat, all this other stuff.
Really? And you
Yeah,
she
she
wanted
said
to
I
pay for
conspired.
that?
She said I conspired with freaking media to violate her rights and all this other dumb
All
shit.
right, I got you. Yeah. I
She
got
came
you.
out yesterday and said all that shit.
You know, all that dumbass
on
shit.
Stella's.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then she doubled down on Asmar, aka Goldberg.
Mhm. Okay.
She blaming three of us. Who was it? Wolvie, me, and who else?
I don't know. I forget.
For conspiring to cause her a nervous breakdown and keep her away
Yeah,
from work.
because it happened on my
She said she
panel or
couldn't
something.
sleep because I called. She says I couldn't. She couldn't sleep because I called myself a nigga.
How old is she? She ain't never heard a white motherfucker do that or someone
I
call her a
don't know.
nigger.
I don't
How
know.
old is she?
I don't know. I didn't call her that.
I mean, I don't go far without getting it, right? I don't get it here in my hood, but when I leave the neighborhood, whether it be downtown or out of town, I get it all the time. I had some kids run up to me and call me a nigga and run away. Two little white girls.
That's fucked up.
I'm like, what
Wow.
the fuck you saying? They took off running.
Dumbass.
Man, out of town, I get that shit.
That's pathetic.
I'm sure she's older than me. I'm guessing. I don't know, but she's heard it before.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, what are the odds, right? Oh my God, I never heard one call me that. I'm gonna sue. Stop
Imagine
that.
saying I can't eat, I can't sleep.
No, that's just like embarrassing, right? You can't even say that thing. It's embarrassing to do
And
that.
everyone was sitting there listening to her going, oh. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, where do I be? I swear. I swear.
Imagine if that happened in today's society. Yep. That would be like that, but that'll start a fucking riot.
That's the
Yeah.
cute puppy.
Yeah, I thought
That
it was
puppy
your
got a
dog.
hair lip or what?
Huh?
That puppy got a hair lip or what?
Yeah. You know what? I've been trying to figure that out, but I think his maybe his lip got stuck with on his tooth because all that sagging. Because my dog's got a lot of skin too, and he does that every now and then. So
Is that,
that could
is
be
that
a
your
fluke.
puppy?
No, but my buddy sent me a video that remotely looked like his puppy, but it really didn't.
Oh, I
But
see
that-
his little puffy mouth.
yeah.
Do you remember when your dog was that small?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, me
I
too.
bet.
Man.
Yeah.
Listen to the way Slow say me too. He loved that dog.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love my dog, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
When he was a puppy, man, he was so fucking cute. His head was so big.
So I told wifey where I was at. Josh, what's good, pimp? I was backstage showing support to Joe, and Slow and I got blocked. Stop it. Yeah.
No, there's absolutely no reason at all. Wolby's just an asshole. That's all.
Yeah, Josh, you do jump on him every chance you get. And Josh, not that you care, you're a grown man, you do your own thing. But personally, I've been hanging in there with Wolby a long time, getting beat up, waiting for this moment. And finally, dude has had a streak. You know, he's always been good for a day or two before he acted bad and all of that. He's been on a streak where he's sucking up. And a lot of it was earned because he fought in the same dirty crap. And he's sucking that shit up and he's doing well. And a lot of us don't want to upset him, to have him back to the old guy, Josh. So and as long as you're listening, that day when you came on, I think we was in Slow's room. There's like 10 niggas on the panel. No one was attacking Wolfie. And when you came up there and did, I don't know if you noticed, but no one chimed in. And someone's always ready to attack Wolfie. There's a reason for that. We were rewarding him for his good behavior.
What's up, AFA?
That won't stop Josh. He's still gonna do what he wanted to do.
I don't know why I'm not getting the chat on my TV. That's weird.
Oh, I don't need no chances from you, dude. I'm good. I'm good. I just choose not to talk to people like that. I won't. I just because see, he's making his bones off of me. That's what he's doing. I looked at his subscriber count when he first come at me. He had like maybe 468 subscribers, somewhere around there. And just like I've seen a couple other channels do, they come and attack other channels. You know, they see a weak target or they see somebody getting triggered. Come and get it. Yeah, tear it. You know, put their nose into somebody else's business. He's just another fuckhead out
Yeah,
there.
you're talking about Josh. That
Yeah,
nigga got
yeah,
more
yeah.
subs than me.
No, I don't.
Josh got like
Josh?
70,000.
70,000. Yeah.
Well, see, it tells you how much I know him. I don't give a fuck.
Josh is a good guy. Give him a
If he
chance,
wouldn't
man.
have went to jail, that nigga be chasing 200 easy.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Have you watched any of his work?
No, I won't. I won't.
I done been out with dude.
You might learn a thing or two.
You know what? I'm sure that I can learn off other people, bro. There's plenty of other people.
What do you got against him?
I just don't like them. I'm not.
Why?
You know what? It's some things are better left unsaid.
All right.
And I'm gonna leave it alone. Say what you will. I don't give a shit. I'm just.
You're a buddy of mine.
It is what it is.
Joe has audited with him before.
Yeah, and even with me and Josh, if we at each other's throat, he can be choking me and be like, "Admit that I'm good." I gotta say that yes, you're a talented auditor. You prick, I hate you. You know, but it don't change that shit. Wolvie, when you're at your fucking worst on these panels, and I'm going in on you can do the same shit, but I'm a cold auditor, and yeah, you fuck. You know, shit. Both of you guys, we need to do some team up shit, bro. That's the issue, right? We are all children. I hate that we think we're so smart because emotionally we are fucking infants, man.
I refuse to be anybody's scapegoat anymore. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, you're doing well, and motherfucker, I'm gonna do the best I can.
Who's asking to be their scapegoat?
Nobody. They just do it. You know, that's just the way it is. I become an scapegoat, and it's really easy to pass time on other people's misery, and that's what people do.
It is, right?
I personally I find it very distasteful. It's just
this
is
thing, Wolvie, that people also do. They think that if they can criticize a person for something they do that's stupid or wrong or whatever, then they're a better person. So rather than actually going out and being a better person, it's easier to criticize another motherfucker if your mind is warped and you're a better person that way. So it's so much easier to sit on the couch and say, look at the wrong he did. I'd never do that. Rather than talking about your good accomplishments. You talk about someone else's bad accomplishments and then compare them to your shit hypothetically and bullshit. It's a epidemic out here, bro.
Well, you know, when I have two channels trolling me and then a third one comes, nah, I'm good. Two at a time, man.
Man. Oh shit. When I first started, everywhere I went, it was drug dealer, this and that, oh my God, e-beggar, and shit, I didn't even have a PayPal for it. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. It was just brutal. Everywhere I went to go say I had a masshole, oh my God, they would just start doxing me and putting my record in the chat. I'm like, holy fuck, these niggas brutal.
Yeah. No, I got you. It's just, it is what it is. I can't change the way I feel right now. I'm not going to either. Nope.
You're doing well, Wolvie. You are absolutely doing well.
To me, if you don't have anything kind to say, and you know somebody is there to provoke you, why let them tear off into you so you can get all? I don't want to be miserable. Yeah. I'm not trying to have a miserable conversation right now. I'm not.
And if a person becomes too much a thorn in your side, you can still ignore them and put a hurting on them, a beating on them. I've done it on YouTube many times, and motherfuckers, are totally unaware. If you do it right, they're gonna be totally unaware. There are moves you can make, which is where I'm going with this, that are not doxing and calling motherfuckers mamas sluts and shit. There are better moves you can make that over weeks or months would disassemble a motherfucker and all his allies would be gone.
Yeah.
Well, it starts with that clean hands and him being an asshole shit. Then you pointed out, other people pointed out, other people start to see it. That's just the beginning. Then there are other steps you could do. I'll tell you niggas in private because I don't want to put all my game out there.
Yeah. Well, there's just some things you don't want to set yourself up for, and I think that if I'm at odds with somebody or if I have an issue with somebody and I don't want to make any more of a further ass out of them or me, I just need to ignore them. That's just how I'm gonna do it.
That's the best fucking way. If a person can argue and that back and forth, like most people on here, I can argue with, and it doesn't escalate into we're got to kill each other type shit.
Yeah.
Those people all come back every day, and you can rap with, have a conversation. You may debate, you may argue, but those people who you need to ignore, it is best to totally ignore them and just put that weight down altogether. If this PO makes you sick, why do you keep picking it up? Why go to that person's channel? It's illogical. Why leave that nigga in your chat trolling you? Ignore the fuck out of them, bro. Give them no food, no source.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whether and some people even might have legitimate, ways of coming at them, and they justify a method to their madness.
They all have a justification. He hit me first is their favorite, no matter where you go, and they'll go back years. If you willing to talk to two people about who hit first, which I'm unwilling to do now, that shit may take you back a year and a half, 2.5 years. That beef will be going on, and it's dumb. No one has a record of actually who hit who first. So that's just. I don't even get into that. That's your excuse. Did you see what he did? Did you hear what he called me? Therefore, I get the right to be an asshole, dox his grandmama, and get his baby to lose her job.
That's ridiculous.
Because he's so mean. He deserves it. That is everybody's fucking the same argument. Yeah. You weren't there when he did this to me. You didn't see him call me that.
I don't know, man. Victimhood just seems to take a front seat to morality. I just they choose victimhood over morality, and sometimes you need to look at, okay, if a person's willing to own some of the things that they do,
they won't. If it's victimhood, then that means they're examining what you do wrong, never examining themselves.
Exactly. And that's why I said I'm not going to be an scapegoat, and especially to a motherfucker I don't even know.
I love it, baby. I love it. Are you shitting me?
I'm just saying. I
love this shit, motherfucker. Man, you gonna be doing a world tour with this philosophy, bro. For real.
You see my puppy? He's waving. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
That's Wolvie.
Fuck that shit, man. It's amazing how some of us wake up every day just want to be happy and make people days better, and other people wake up thinking of ways to attack and who to attack and ways to get them. It's because of they don't feel good about themselves, and the more they point out another flaws, they can feel comfortable or not have to look at their own flaws. And some people do that shit for a lifetime, and then that's when they become narcissistic and never fucking wrong for anything they do. They have a quick excuse that if it's someone else's fault, immediately they know, oh, the reason I did is because you did that or he did this, or they can never find a wrong they did because they've never had any introspection. They've never looked within themselves to see that wrong.
I'd be like, oh yeah, well, yep. For a point of clarification, there is no justification for the situation. Move on, Sonny. Move on.
I'll debate a motherfucking all of that shit, and we can yell at each other and all that. I'll debate my side, you debate your side. But no, I'm not going to become so invested in that when I'm off panel, I'm still contemplating your doom. And the next time I see you in someone else's room, I'm gonna hop in chat and be like, "Remember that shit you said 3 months? 3 months later, I'm like, yeah, but you the one who did it." No, God, no, please don't let me be the lousy fuck that's doing that shit one day. I'd much rather get up the next day and say, "Woo, we went at it last night." The way me and you do. Yeah, we went at it last night. You prick, you a prick,
Dick.
and you continue your day. That's
Yeah.
much better.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I like this better anyway. But I really do need to get out and start doing some audits. I got
Yeah.
3 that I want to do, and I'm just waiting on the right time. I need some good weather.
I'm going out of town a couple of weeks. You want me to slide your way before I'm going to Arizona? You want me to stop your way first and we get a couple nights in or something?
You could.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of weeks we do that shit. Then I'm going to head out of town. Technically, you're out of town. Technically,
He said technically.
Start my trip
about
early.
what about 3? Well, about 4 hours.
At the most, man.
About 4
You know,
hours.
you'd have to be really north in Michigan. You know, I can't ask Siri because I'm on that phone. Right, I got Siri on another phone. Hey Siri, where's my other phone? Hey Siri. Oh damn it! I got another phone somewhere. Here it is.
That bitch
Hey
is
Siri.
busy.
Hey Siri, how far is the drive to Michigan?
It looks like Lansing is about 231 miles away by car.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Shit.
It's not. Hey Siri.
Shit.
Hey Siri. How long would it take to drive to Lansing, Michigan?
Traffic to Lansing is light, so I'm estimating 3 hours and 32 minutes via I-94 East.
You was pretty fucking close to that.
All right, no, hey, put Romulus Airport, Metro Airport, Romulus Metro Airport.
Hey Siri, how long is the drive to Romulus Metro Airport in Michigan?
One option I see is Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport on Detroit Metropolitan Airport in Romulus. Is that the one you want?
Yep.
Yes.
Traffic to Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport is light, so it should take 4 hours.
Exactly
Oh,
what you said.
4 hours. Hey,
Exactly.
Lansing's further. What the fuck's he talking about?
Holy fuck.
I bet you know
I'm
what you're talking about,
thinking,
dude.
fuck, that's 4 hours there, 4 hours back here, then 15 hours just to where I'm gonna take my first break in Colorado, and then another, God knows, 8 hours or something to Arizona. I'm gonna be driving my ass off.
Yeah. It'll probably take you about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Let me see what this bitch
It
says.
don't
Hold on.
matter. 3, 4 don't matter to me.
Let me see. How long would it take to go from Chicago to Detroit Metro Airport?
Here's information for flights from Chicago to Detroit.
I didn't say a flight, bitch.
Right.
See, these bitches can't get it right, man. I said drive, motherfucker, drive. It says so right in the fucking thing. Hold up.
I can't stand it.
How long does it take to drive from Chicago to Detroit Metro Airport?
There's light traffic from Chicago to Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport, DTW, so it should take 4 hours.
It said 4 fucking hours. Goddamn.
4 hours, yeah.
That's a long fucking time, dude. And it said 2.5 hours the other day, and Lansing's like way up to the northeast. So this is just straight east of you. You know what I'm saying? You're taking a due east all the way.
Oh, I thought like northeast.
Well,
Look
if you're
up on
coming
that.
from Chicago, no, northeast is Lansing.
All right.
But this is almost due east of you, man. I'm looking at it right now. Here, let me send it to you.
Okay.
Let me take a screenshot of this bullshit.
Yes. I got on east end. No, you're north as fuck. I didn't know you were that fucking way. Yeah, Michigan. Yeah, if you're in northern Michigan, it could be a while. I got to go through Indiana for a little while
Yeah,
to
but
get there.
but Lansing, look at Lansing. Lansing's way the fuck northeast.
Yeah,
Way the fuck northeast.
yeah.
But
That's
that one right there is a straight shot. You just got the water. You just got to go around the water, and it's a straight shot, straight across the state.
okay. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
See that?
Yep. I mean, I can't look at the one you sent me because that's the phone I'm talking to you on.
Oh, okay.
I could switch. Hold on.
Yeah, switch over real quick. You'll see.
All right. Here, let me switch phones. Give me a second.
It's got to be because of traffic. If it was light traffic, maybe. I mean, that's my driving. My driving, I'd say 3 hours. I'd get there about 3 hours. And I don't know about the tools and all that other shit. Is there any tools? He has to go through. I know there were some tolls somewhere in Chicago. Where the fuck was that? I forget. It's been so fucking long. I haven't left Michigan since I got electrocuted. So a lot of my shit, my memories and shit, man, are kind of zapped away. Pop.
His phone battery low as fuck. They both pretty fucking shitty. All right. Wait, am I on the wrong fucking phone still? Oh no, I'm on the right phone.
What the
All
fuck?
right, let me open the other one and see what you sent me. Oh, you said the route. I just had a jet. Oh damn, it's damn near straight east. Hold on.
I told you it's due east, man. I mean, the only thing stopping you from going east from where you're at is the water.
Right. Go east a little bit, north a little bit, and the majority of the trip is damn near straight east, bro. Probably one fucking road.
Now look at Lansing. Look at Lansing way up there to the top left.
All right, I see Grand Rapids.
Top right, I'm sorry.
Lansing is not in this one you said.
Right, that's because it's way above that.
Oh, I got you. Right, and I think she said 3
way
hours
up northeast. That's northeast, dude. That is due northeast. Yeah, and it's further. So you'd have to take 94 to 275, 275 to 696, 696 to not 696. Take 96 down to 59, I think it is. Damn, it's been a while. Gorf, what am I talking about, Gorf? Fuck, I haven't looked at it in a while. Damn, see? That's what happens when you get zapped. Forget about that shit. I used to do that shit like the back of my hand.
Jeez, they've been reviewing my video for 2 days now.
Metropolitan area. A map of Michigan. What the fuck's wrong with my Google? Map of Michigan.
Showing pictures that match.
Fuck you. Here we go. Oh, really? Map Michigan cities. Okay, so you take yeah, I don't want that. Damn. What happened to all the Michigan map? Can I get some fucking
Oh man, I would be in the side. You be having decent weather, man. I've been inside editing and shit all the time.
Hey, what do you edit on?
The phone comes with the iPhone comes with its own editing software.
I got software on this. I just haven't tried.
It's called iMovie. My ex already had it, and that's why I got my first iPhone, because I needed to edit. I was, thinking, do I get KineMaster and all of that shit? And she was editing vids, and she was telling me how she did it. And San Joaquin, I asked him too, and he was like, just get an iPhone. And I thought, it's just way out of my price range. But eventually, you know, the nigga was right. I had to get an iPhone because one, it changes the quality of your vids and the quality of the next man vids. It's usually a huge difference. iPhone is so clear, and iPhone is the only phone I found so far that can overcome the police lights. Even the iPhone 11 I had, which was great. It'd be
No
nighttime
shit.
and it looked like daytime, but when the police roll up and you're talking to them, when the lights flash and they always are in your camera, it blinds everything. The 12 defeats that. You can have a conversation with a motherfucker, stand in front of his car with the lights on, you can still see him. So $1,200 investment, but it was worth it if you're in the business. I notice in my vids, I always get whoever footage I'm out with, cop footage, whatever it is, and try to put a whole vid together. And I notice I can't wait to get back to my clips because they're always clearer than everything else and everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that Samsung now got some shit. I don't know if it's the 22 or I don't know what number they're on. It's supposed to be pretty clear. I ain't looked into it. I got one Samsung and two iPhones now. I don't know what the, you know, fuck that.
Well,
Uh,
well, you never did no editing on no the other phones you had?
no, back then I wasn't even editing. I didn't even start editing. I was damn near 2 years in before I ever edited a vid.
Man, I bought some fucking that Premiere shit, man, and that you got to be a goddamn movie maker, man. To figure that shit, man. Fucking
Fucking scientist to figure it
no,
out.
no. You got to at least have some college, man. No, you serious? You
Wow.
do. You really. I mean, I got the basics down, and then I forgot it,
Yeah.
and you know who knows it and started to know it real well was Great Lakes Audits.
Okay.
And he was helping me, and then I fucking lost all my shit. And then he got sick, and he was down for a while and shit. And I just fucking forgot.
All right.
I need to ask 100 questions again.
Yeah. That's the way I did it. Uh, shit, my shit's saying low battery. That's the way I did it. I had someone who would show me just a couple, and I would play with those and learn those, and then I call her back within an hour. Show me something else. Well, how do I do this? And after a couple of days of doing that, when I could go to someone and ask, then I got the basics down. Then I fine tune shit over weeks and months. I'm still learning new shit on this thing.
Yeah.
And it's basic, like you say. If I had a computer or some real software that's meant for it, then you know it might get a lot more difficult. Yeah,
Yeah.
the basics are all the same, though. You know, once you start doing it, you get the basics down. You might be able to jump in and out of other software.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think it's a necessity, though. All that time I went without learning it, I didn't really give a fuck because I was doing art. I wasn't monetized and all of that shit. But when you know, I was shorting myself and shorting my I don't even want to call them fans, my friends in public. I was, you know, shorting them. You can do better if you fucking take the time to learn to edit. They ain't gotta watch a 50-minute vid, you know, and shit like that because you out there live for 50 minutes or however long it took the cops to do that thing. You know, you can do it to somewhere from 7 to 9 minutes and you control how long your vids are. It's priceless, Joe. You know, I would recommend anyone when they get in this business. You know, you can do your raw street shit, but be learning in the background how to edit some shit. You know,
Yeah.
all the pros do it, man. If you're gonna compete with niggas like you know, the Lacklusters and SJBs, anyone does it. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
They learn the same way anybody else does. I mean, you got to put the time into it, you know.
Yeah, step by step. You know, yeah, that's how everybody learn. I agree.
I'm looking at let me see something. I just seen okay, Flint, and then let me see. I think Lansing's right up in here somewhere. Let me see this. So you would have to yeah, Lansing is like west of Flint and east or let's see northwest of Ann Arbor. So you would have to go that straight line. You would have to take 94 to um is that? What the fuck is this? Yeah, 69 from where you're at all the way up into Marshall. Where the fuck is that? Nope, you could take 69 all the way up into Lansing. You sure
There's
can.
there's a really high end hotel that we stayed at, Lower Michigan, right there on the fucking water. Me and Bird them stayed there. I mean, they got a steakhouse in the hotel, jacuzzi, swimming pool. I mean, it's just like stupid nice. We sat out there. It was cold as fuck. We were throwing stones on the water, and you know it makes a weird sound and all that, breaking ice sits and out there. It was great, man. Smoking weed on the fucking lake.
See, you guys smoke yourself retarded, man. I mean,
I know.
what
I
do you
know.
go? What are we gonna? I don't smoke. I don't get high. What are we gonna do?
We'll probably get you some. I'm eating gummies right now. When I edit, I eat gummies, so I ain't got to keep smoking. You bring you some gummies, man. I got some now.
Man, I don't want to get all fucking strung out, man. I get paranoid, dude. That's not a good buzz, man.
You'd love these, bro.
What do you mean I'd love them?
You sell?
Yeah, I see them, but
Yeah.
I mean, if they got THC in them, then I'm gonna be paranoid.
No, they give you the low. You got to find the ones you like. The indicas
I
make you
haven't found
paranoid.
them. I haven't found them.
I could find some. In fact, I was gonna get some for my girl because I think she's too high energy. And but my man ran out. He these are the new ones he got, and he gave me I should say gave me, but I got a couple of these different kinds to try from him.
I mean, if you was to like smoke a nice big fatty with me,
Yeah.
I would have to have at least 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah.
For that to balance out.
It depends. I'd find the right shit because I've been smoking so many indicas. Because sativa gives me anxiety, makes me nervous. Even certain hybrids that's mixed, I need low end sativas. So whatever you smoke with me, like when I'm out there in Colorado, half the people won't even smoke with me because the shit I smoke knock your dick in the dirt.
That's what I'm talking about. See, you don't understand, Joe. You don't
Yeah.
understand. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I don't get high.
Yeah.
So if I take a little hit off some dirt weed, I'm gonna get high as fuck.
Right, but two different highs. There's the high where you run around cleaning the fucking room all night, and there's the high where you want to sit down and have the munchies and then lay on the couch. That's the weed you need to be smoking, not that shit that had you cleaning up the fucking jail cell all night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they're hugely different. The shit my girl loves, I would never smoke. Even in a pinch, I'd be like, oh, why'd I do that shit? I'd be just all anxious. You thinking about shit you did in childhood and why'd I kill that cat? Why'd I put
that bird down in that pool?
right,
Watch it
why'd I
drown?
shoot that squirrel? Put a firecracker.
That fucking poor
purple's
pigeon,
mouth.
man. I didn't mean to fucking kill
Right.
it.
Did I cut the stove off? Did I lock the doors? It's horrible. I hate that shit.
I kicked that fucker so hard, damn.
All right. God go kill me. I hate that fucking indica bullshit. She loves it. And she stays with anxiety. You know, I go without it unless I smoke some bad indica. I mean, some bad sativa. I never have anxiety. I'm a laid back cat. I don't like anxiety.
Yeah. Where the fuck did Slow Burner go? Damn.
He
Just bounced out.
looking at that puppy. He probably missed his own dog and had to fucking run.
Motherfucker just popped out.
Yeah.
I did it a couple times on his shit too. I disappeared and shit.
I try to tell motherfuckers, but usually in Slow Burner place, I'll be like, hey, my phone died, I gotta go. No one hear you because everybody talking over each other.
I know you constantly say that.
Right,
I would
like,
say something, but niggas ain't listening anyway, so
right,
fuck them.
Right. And they be like, Joe, you just be hopping off. I be like, I've never hopped off without saying goodbye. Shit. You niggas ain't hearing because y'all be busy. You know how to get over there.
And then you'd be like, rigged.
Right, everybody.
I never win, motherfucker.
I still ain't won, man. And I go everywhere, right? I'm not just in them spins in Slow Room. I'm in that AC room and What's Her Face and Silver and whoever do them. I've never fucking won, bro.
So is the game racist?
That's obviously racist. The man is institutional racism involved in the creators of these games.
Oh, fuck.
They check your icon and be like, he's black. Look at that big ass nose. He's black.
You're
You want
so
a back
stupid.
burner. Yeah, you can't trust these motherfuckers, bro. Oh man, Wolfie, I got a room where you
All
gotta go to. This nigga, what is his name? Pops from
Yeah,
what room is
I know
that?
Pops. I know
Yeah,
Pops.
I went over there today for the first time in his room. And he had two cats in there, some dude named something Mountain and some other guy. And oh my God, they were just talking about, the elite, and the way they got plans for us and all of that shit. I was like, oh, how have I been missing this shit, bro? Talking about demons and the religious shit we love, and how when the different back then 3,000 years ago, maybe when they spoke about demons and simple shit, if they probably meant negative energy and whatever, and the ability to manifest a thing. Apple ID was used to purchase. Hold on, why was my Apple ID used to purchase some shit?
Uh-oh. Who's stealing?
I'm gonna see right now. What's the date on this shit? Today at 12:53. No, this better be wrong.
It was an hour ago.
All right.
Wait a minute. That was a couple minutes ago for you. You're an hour behind me, ain't you?
All right, I gotta go, man. I gotta make sure about this shit.
All right.
All right.
Later. And that's that. Yeah, buddy. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be back. I'm sure Joe will too if he gets his shit together. All right. Damn, I've already been on here an hour. It's been that long. Shit. Shoot, damn. Shoot fire and say the matches. Bottoms up. What have you been up to, Spooky? Where you at now? Wait a minute. Did you live in Michigan somewhere? Or you say you had some peeps up in here? I forget. That's so stupid. I just caught that, guys. He's a moron. Jesus. Get up. Hey, Jim. Hold up. All right. Okay, cool. Hey, do you live in Michigan, dude? I thought you said you did, but I could be wrong. And the motherfuckers keep on saying World War III on Fox News.